All right, day 12, I'm excited, all right? For those of you who don't know me, my name's Eric, and I'm documenting the journey going from zero to $100 million in sales. I know, freaking crazy goal. But to get you guys caught up, basically last vlog, I talked about how I was running a 3D video agency. Okay, if you don't know what 3D work is, it's better if I just like show you a video, like right here. Okay, so that business model was basically me doing 3D work for brands to help them with their ads, right? So they have more ad variations and to help them increase their click-through rate, all that stuff, yada, yada, help people buy their stuff. To sum up the whole last week, basically we ran a cold email campaign, did over 2,000 emails, and just now, like literally like 30 minutes ago, okay, I got one positive reply. So out of 2,000 emails, we got one positive reply. And as that's happening, as we were struggling, like figuring out what are we gonna do, all that stuff, basically I got a call from this random number asking me to tutor again for the MCAT and open up my YouTube channel. Okay, I made a YouTube channel like 3 to 4 years ago teaching and giving tips about the MCAT. If you don't know what the MCAT is, it's a medical college admission test. Right there, I have like 5,000 subscribers. So as of right now, I'm making the full pivot. I'm going all in. I'm bringing back Erick Med. I'm gonna be posting there again and also reopening MCAT University, which was back then my monthly subscription where pre-meds would pay to receive weekly tutoring, help, a community, my custom question packs, and all that stuff, right? I'm gonna make MCAT University the greatest resource out there for students that are struggling with the MCAT. I believe Erick Med will be worth $100 million. I promise you that. Back then, no one was getting the results for students that I was when they take the MCAT. My unfair advantage is that I still have the 3D animation skill. So I can make custom 3D animations for students struggling with the MCAT to help them, understand difficult concepts and to help them with the test. I think that's super valuable because when I was a pre-med and a professor would put on like a 3D animation, dude, that helped a lot. Like most people are visual learners. So that's my unfair advantage. I'm gonna combine both worlds. I'm gonna use the 3D in MCAT University, using 3D as a tool to help it to differentiate myself. I'm taking MCAT University to $100 million. I believe in it. And so that's where we're at right now. So the rest of the series, you're gonna see me like posting on YouTube, doing breakdowns for MCAT University, meeting up with students, doing the weekly live sessions, and I'm gonna update you guys on everything there. All right, so right now I got my mic here. That's the mic I'm going to be using. This is the passage that I'm going to be breaking down and posting it on the Erick Med channel. This is the camera here so they can see me as I talk. And I'm going to be reading this and be narrating what's going on in my brain. And then I'm going to show them how to pick the best answer. Let's do that right now. This is the thumbnail and title for this video, how to dissect any CP passage on the MCAT, full walkthrough by 99% tile tutor. All right, I think this looks good enough. I think this is going to get some views and definitely some signups for MCAT University. It's going to be posted tomorrow at 8 a.m. So I'll keep you updated on the progress. So right now I need to see like what are the best actions I could take right now so that I could hit the $100 million goal as soon as possible in ideally 3 years, okay? So right now we have MCAT University up and running. So what I need to do is just spam the post button on Erick Med as much as possible, right? The more I post, the more YouTube's gonna push my stuff, the more people are going to sign up for MCAT University. That's just simple, right? And there's many other, that's like the main thing. That's how I drum up leads, is through posting. Now there's so many ways that I could complicate it, which I'm not going to, obviously. But like, I could be like, oh, I should do a survey for my audience and then take those numbers and then get someone to cold call them and sell them on something higher ticket. Maybe I should run follower ads in combination with this. And there's so many things that can go in your mind. That's something I noticed about business is that like your mind will do this. It will go all over the place. So it's best to simplify stuff. What matters is me posting the videos, provide as much value as I could and make MCAT University like the greatest MCAT resource out there. Make that amazing, and then from there we'll scale. I also want to be transparent where like the goal, yes, is to make a lot of money, but that's just a byproduct of my actual goal. The actual goal is to like be financially free, travel with a bunch of friends and family and just have an amazing time. Like that's the actual goal, but the $100 million will be a byproduct of working towards that goal, if that makes sense. So Yeah, I know this video wasn't like a super well thought out vlog, but sometimes I'm just so busy throughout the day that I can only really put so much effort into this journey to $100 million. You know, what's important for me is that I post every day. I want to keep that consistency muscle. So some vlogs may not be super well edited, I'm gonna be honest, but some vlogs will. I'll do my best, right? I'm gonna try my best. This is day 12. We pivoted. I'm super excited for this pivot. I'm super happy to be back on Erick Med. All right. And I got a really good feeling about this. Like I said before, I feel aligned. And when I feel aligned doing something, forget it. The world is mine. See you guys tomorrow.